All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, in whatever part of the world you are in. Yeah, today we shall be learning a few things on how to use MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. This is a trading platform provided by MetaQuotes, which you use basically to analyze or to place your trades depending on what you're doing or whatever you want to use it for. So basically, let's learn the platform and how to use it. So before you begin using MetaQuotes, sometimes when you download mt4 or mt5, currently you have more of mt5 because MetaQuotes is trying to phase out mt4. So if you don't have mt4, the simplest way is to get a broker, then download your mt4. After downloading it, you are going to learn the basic features of mt4. So after downloading it, it will appear with a different color. So today we shall learn how to set up the colors on the trading platform and a few other basics. Yeah. So if you download your mt4, it might come in black and green with a dark background. So let's first learn how to change the colors or customize. All you do is you right click, then you go to properties, then background. You can make your background any color. I made it customed to light gray. Make foreground black, so the foreground shows the scale colors, okay, like the dates, months, then the rates, okay. So you make the grid white, you see that. Then I make bar up and bar down black. When bar up and bar down represents the casing on the candle, okay, the casing on the candle. So let's say if I made my bar up, let's say red, and bar down red, you will see that the casing on the candle will turn to red, okay, as you can see. So you make a bull candle, green, red candle, bear candle, red, depending on what you want. So let me say, then everything customizes the color you want. Then you see, so when I make the bar up and bar down red, it just shows the casing of the candlestick. So I prefer black because it's more visible. So let me turn this to black and black. Okay. So after doing that, what you do is you save your templates. So you right click again, then you go to templates and save. Okay. You can save it. Let's say you can say tamam. Okay. So you save. That means that if I go on any charts and the chart is a different color, all I can do is right click, then go to templates, then look for the saved name, which is tamam. Yeah, then there you have customized your charts today, the colors or the choice of colors you want to use. So after that, we are going to look at the most common feature we use in trading, or the most common shortcut, which is control. Now on control, it's going to help us do a number of things. Firstly, it can help us look for the market watch. Whether you have control and some other letters, we can get the navigation and other things. So at the moment, let's do it ordinarily. So if you want to get the market watch, you go to file, you go to view, then you look at market watch. It's even indicated here, market watch, control M. So it will help us look at the different price quotations, the ask and the bid price. Okay, you can look for it here. You can look at it here. So if you don't want that, if you don't want to go to view, you can just say simply Control M, you take it out, Control M, you can view the market watch. Okay. Then next, you find that all these things are found under view. If you want to check the navigation or the navigator, you Control N. Now under navigator, for those people use custom indicators, you can always add a custom indicator if you want. Then under the navigation or navigator, you can always add accounts. So here you see the Templar, so you can click here and say open accounts or log into accounts or log into WebTrader, whatever you want to use it for. So here you can always say open accounts, then you can scan for the broker you want. That will be a different topic for a different day. Then you add and log into your account. So you can now Control N to remove the navigator and Control M to remove the market watch. So after understanding that, we shall underview the lot of things, the data window, symbols, tools. Now, if you look at tools, we have what we call standards. So I'm going to remove everything. So this is how your chart comes from MetaQuotes. So what you do, you have time frames. These ones you can always add them. When you want to add time frames, you right click. When you say standards, when you right click on the time frames, you can customize and add by inserting. So you click on the time frame and insert it. If you don't want it, you can remove it. Okay. So after doing that, you can close. So let's add these other time frames. Let's add 1 minute. So if you put 1 minute, it's automatically added up there, as you can see. So if you remove the 1 minute, it is automatically removed. So when your time your chart comes like this, all you can do is you go to view, then toolbars. Then if you want to see other tools, you say standard. So everything comes here on top. We shall see the different purposes of each of them. So we're still up here. So when you go to insert, now insert, you can also add indicators, you can add lines, or we can already create shortcuts for them as well. You can add lines, you can add channels and all other analysis tools. You can get them under the inserts. So if you want to use indicators, you can always go to indicators, then you choose. You can choose under trend, you can choose under oscillators, you can choose under volume, Bill Williams. Then custom indicators are the ones you add for yourself that could be designed by you or any other person. Okay, so that's under the indicators. So after that, when you go to charts, now here you find that all these things, once you go to view and you put a standard chart, all these shortcuts are added. But if you don't do that, you can always come here and check candlestick chart, bar chart, line charts, and everything is here. But time frames, templates, and everything. So, but you can see that the charts are up here. Okay, the charts are already up here. You can choose from here the type of chart you want to use. Okay, so tools will help you disable if you don't want any sounds when trading. You can always go to the tools. So you go here on tools, go to options, So to disable any of the sounds, maybe MetaQuest makes that sound when you enter trades or when you're exiting a trade, or in case there's no connection. So what you do is to go to events. You can either enable or disable by clicking on them. Okay, so if you click on them, connection sounds always come on. If you double click on it, left double click, then you disable everything. You can say disable or you enable. So you click OK. So under tools still, you can always place a new order. Actually, you can use F9 on the keyboard, or you press new order, or we can use some other methods as you'll be seeing in the future videos. So there are very many other things we are going to see here. So if you go ahead, we have finished the topmost parts. So if you look at your trading, you can always set new order from there, or let's look down here. We are going to leave the middle row. Let's go down. You see this here, this is a crosshair, the condition like sign, to help you in most cases measure the pip distance, okay, from maybe one area to another, to know the number of pips that can be gotten in case after analysis you don't know where to put your stop loss or take profits. Yeah, then you have a horizontal line, then you have vertical line, then you have a trend line. So most of these tools you see them when you begin analyzing a lot. Then you have other tools here. This can be added when you click customize. You can always add anything you want to this area. Okay, so anything can be added or removed. So you keep learning on how we shall be using most of them. So if you come now to the main chart, you see up here where there's a currency pair. Yeah, there's this arrow facing down. So when you left click on it, you see sell and buy. Then this area here where you see 0.01, you can always adjust your lot size depending on what you want. Okay, you can put maybe a standard lot, you can put 10 standards if your broker allows it, or you can always go with the minimum depending on your account size and your calculation when you're going to take a trade. So it's very, very important. In case you don't want to use shortcuts, you can already use this area to either place a buy or sell. So as I said, that instead of going to view, we are going to use mostly the control button. So the shortcuts you're going to use here are Control M for market watch, then Control M to remove market watch, Control N for navigator, then Control N to remove navigator. So if you want a grid in your chart, you always Control G. So our grid is white. That's why when I say Control G, the grid appears in the background but with the white. So you can also Control G to remove it. So you can Control Y for period separators. For those who use period separators, you can Control Y on the keyboard, then Control Y to remove it. Okay, then for those who want to, if you want to check your trades, you Control T. Okay, then also Control T to remove it. So that's basically the mt4, of which mt4 and mt5 don't differ a lot, only that mt5 is the higher version or the better version of mt4. So the next session we shall be understanding how to place trades using mt4, how to place limit orders using mt4, stop orders, and other things. So this video is powered by mt4 Academy. You find the description, the link in the description towards the academy site, which will help you a lot. So feel free to visit us for more information. Yeah, then if you're an experienced trader but you don't have time, we give signals under Throne FX. So you find the link in the description on how we go about it. So thank you very much for listening in. Bye.